What up, Corner Crew? Welcome back to another episode of the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast. I am your host, as always, Brad Bailey. Shout out to y'all, man, for tuning in. And we're going to jump right into it. You know, we coming to the end of January, but I heard Savageland 2 is supposed to be coming out soon, and we've been waiting a long, long time for this. So we're going to have 2/3 of Savageland on with us tonight. Let's welcome Ghost of the Machine and Weapon ESP. Yo, what up, fellas? What up?
Man, what up, man?
What's good, fellas? What's good? Thank you for coming on, guys. You know, always appreciate y'all. Haven't seen y'all guys in a couple of months. How you been? How you been?
Doing good, man. Doing better than this guy over here right now.
Yeah, I heard, man. I heard. Fucking
Oh, this dude's talking. No.
keep
Shit.
them
Shut
fluids
up,
in you, bro.
ESP.
Keep them fluids in you. But Savageland 2 on the horizon. It, like I said in the intro, it's been a long time coming. A lot of people are excited for it. Talk about the process from the last album to making this one. It's been a minute. Web, start off for us, brother.
Man, it's been a long process. It's been, I think, 4 years now since the first one. But you know, we got sent early on that was just incredible. It's pretty hard to turn down any beats from Recognize Real is just incredible. And we've had the beats for a long time, but we also, you know, we had other things that we wanted to accomplish within that time too. Like I know I wanted to get a lot of solo albums out. We did Juice Heads. Ghost is like built up a huge catalog. He's ready to release. You know, we got new members of Genosha. There's a lot of things that happen within this time, you know. But within the process, we always stayed in touch with Recognize Real, made sure that, you know, this was going to be, it's tough because we really wanted to top the first one. So we were picky about the beats we had. We were taking our time with it to make sure that it would come out, you know, real polished and dope. And it's a different side of us. Every time we do Savageland, it's always a totally different side of our styles, you know. So it's dope, man. It was a dope process. It was long, but it's gonna feel so good to release, honestly.
So when we looking at the release date, do we have one set in stone?
I'd say probably in late March, I'm guessing.
Good shit. Keep getting pushback. You know, Tony's got to have something to say about it. Tony's got to chime in.
Well, there's no point in taking this long to do it, to make a dope project, to rush it out. You know, we got to make sure. Exactly. We got to make sure we roll it out properly.
Exactly. Ghost, let us inside your process behind it.
Yeah, man. It's been a while, bro. You know, I thought the album was done, you know, a long time ago, but we just kept adding to it. I don't know, bro. Like I feel like when I'm writing Savageland shit, like I could take a break a little bit because I could take a break, not lyrically, but I'm a little bit more free. My shoulders a little bit more relaxed because you know we're talking about post-apocalyptic shit. I'm being like mad funny on there. I'm just, you know, it's just another side of me. It's like it's me, you know what I'm saying? But it's really fun writing Savageland. You know, the lot of the work comes, you know, on the back end shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm sending vocals. You know what I'm saying? Um, Getting stuff mixed down, like that's what the process is. And I don't know, man. Rec Real sends a lot of like fire, you know, so he pulls that out of me too, you know. And I can always trust ESP to, you know, be really, you know, rigid or like tight with his bars. So, you know, I just kind of like, you know, a lot of braggadocio and comedy, bro, but also like real relevant shit. You know, Savage Land is weird, bro. Like I'm a superstitious person, but I try to like back away from that. But bro, when we started writing this, like we were kind of predicting what's happening now, just like with Savageland like 1. It's fucking crazy. I need to write about being a millionaire or some shit with these three because it's fucking weird how the art translates into like shit that's happening like to this point in time. Though ESP said it's been like a while since we were, you know, since we started this, but like, bro, I don't know. It's almost like fucking some Nostradamus shit, you know. So it's fun. You guys are gonna have a good time listening to it, man. You know, it's a
Oh,
very hardcore album, bro. It's like, and nothing sounds like it. You know, nothing sounds like it. Not even Savage Land 1. You
Mm.
know, shout out to Rec Real for like creating a soundscape. I think we could create a new subgenre with this. You know what I'm
that would be,
saying?
oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
we could create a new subgenre with this shit. So Savage Land didn't sound like anything I've ever heard before. You know what I'm saying? Savage Land 2 is the same way. You know, so I think when it's all said and done, people will be able to look back and be like, wow, these motherfuckers was on some, Def Jux, you know, mutated shit, bro. Like I don't know, I'm proud of Savage there too. You know what I mean?
You always want to keep evolving that style and evolving your artistry. So good on y'all for doing that. Don't
Yep.
never be complacent. You guys know that. You never want to be complacent in anything.
Oh yeah.
So
Never.
no,
So I got COVID, man. It's like I got PMS into some shit, bro. Like I'm
it's all
I
good,
don't
babe.
know. The way COVID hits me, bro, like it makes me mad hungry and angry. It's fucking weird. It's like steroids, bro. It's fucking, I
It's
don't
like
know. I'm
it's
on
like
another.
steroids. He said. So how do you guys? How do you differentiate between Genosha and Savage Land? I know that there's different members, but when it comes to the style, when it comes to the approach to creating the different sounds, how do you approach that? What? Go ahead, bro.
Was Savage Land talking about like when me and Ghost connect with Rec? It's
I'm
just,
saying that the difference between Genosha and Savage Land. Yeah.
I mean, Savage Land is under Genosha's. I'm like, it's like basically Genosha's. We're gonna turn this into collective. It's gonna be a collective of the illest people we can gather, you know. But right now it's me, Ghost, and Dose. And we're gonna have a Genosha album eventually, you know, between us three. That's definitely gonna be coming. But Savage Land was already in place, but even before Genosha, like we had Savage Land set before we ever came up with Genosha. So that's always going to be us three. That's always going to be me, Ghost, and Rec. But you know, we still represent Genosha at the same time. You know,
Right.
so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I got for that. But it's something special. It's something totally different. It's a different sound than me and Ghost even do solo. Like me and Ghost.
Exactly.
If you listen to our solo albums, it's a different sound in Savage Land. But I love that. And like you said, it makes us tap into different sides of ourselves. And I think this one is special. I think this is a very special album. I think, and I've listened to the albums that dropped this year, and there's some really dope shit. But I think this is gonna, if people fucking tap in, they're gonna be happy. You know?
Oh yeah. Well, they should be
I,
tapping in. They already know.
yeah, I think like along with what ESP saying, like every track, like it's either like it could be played behind like a fight scene. You know what I'm saying? Every track could be played like behind like a Chow Yun Fat type uh fight scene. You know what I mean? Like I can't even explain it. It's like it's theme music. You know,
Hmm.
it's a lot of it is theme music, and it's it doesn't keep the same pace either, but it has the same elements, which is L. You know, I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. It's a movie, bro. It really is. Savage Land 2 is a movie. I'm not just saying that. Like, as a fan, I'm really proud of, like, what we did. And, we
Mm.
talking our shit on there. You know what
I know we're all looking forward to it. So we can't wait for late March or whenever it's going to drop. I'm sure it's going to be well worth the wait. Ghost, my man, you have a lot of shit in the works right now. You have your solo coming. You have the G Fam album coming. You've been so busy, like nonstop craziness and all this lined up. What's going on, man? How are you dealing with it? And now on top, you have COVID. So,
Yeah, bro. I mean, bro, art imitates life, bro. So I thought about it, man, and I know ANOC, is supposed to drop, a minute ago, but
mm,
I don't want to rush the art. Like it's done, but there's so much stuff on the back end that needs to like get done. Aliens exist, no one cares. I made that whole album. It's like 22 tracks. I made that whole album while I was taking care of my father. You know what I mean? Like that album, like with my kids and like homies like yourself, and ESP. That really saved my life because when I was taking care of my dad, life was looking crazy. My son was born. You know what I mean? So I was going through a lot. So I kind of just didn't want to drop ANOC without nurturing it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
but yeah, it's dropping. It's done. There's some stuff I need to do on the back end, but it's done. Um, yeah, G Fam's come the album I got with G Fam's coming out. Like that album is insane. I get to like take a step back and just be producer for a second, be featured on a song or two, and I want to show my prowess. You know what I mean? Like I think I could be mentioned in the future with like the evidences of the world, or you know
mm.
maybe the apathies, or like the I don't know, rapper producers. You know what I mean? That are like ill with the pen and also ill with the beat. So
Ad
G
lib.
Fed gave me an opportunity. You know what I mean? So um, that's one thing, and then Savage Land too. Oh my gosh, what did I tell you, man? I'm on a call. All right, please go, baby. Thank you. Savage Land 2. I'm excited. Honestly, to kind of summarize, bro, I kind of feel overwhelmed, bro, because I'm working on other projects too. I got mad projects coming out. You know what I mean? It's
Mm.
not even about that. You know what I'm saying? It's about Savage Land 2. But I'm overwhelmed, bro. There's so much shit. It's like, yo, being an artist is like being afforded the gifts that we're given. Like ESP could write, I don't know, 10 verses like in 2 weeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's getting to the studio. It's getting to XYZ. I can sit here and make a beat. I can make a whole EP in a weekend, but it's
Mm.
like the marketing aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what makes it overwhelming. You feel me? Like making sure the album art is crispy, making sure you have, you got tapes coming out with the songs. It's like
Making sure you
when
got
you're
sync. Make, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like just it's there's so many steps to reach
it's
that
a
point.
lot.
Like
It's a
It's a
lot.
lot.
A lot when you're doing it yourself too. When you
Yep.
just relying on you to get it all done, and we talk about it a lot in the show. Is everybody has a day job, everybody's got family, everybody's got their lives to live, and then you're doing this on top of it. So it is a lot. Like I feel for y'all. I feel for
But
y'all
but
because
but but don't get it twisted though, Brad. Like this is a labor of love. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
for
Like
sure.
I used to have yo, I almost cried the other day. Like if I could go back in time to the 13-year-old version of me, sitting there at a computer trying to figure out how to make a freaking beat, or write a verse like Jadakiss. Like how do these people do it? You know what I mean? If I could teleport back then, bro, I know I'd be proud of myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like we have these gifts. These are gifts. These are good problems to have. You feel me? But it's also overwhelming. You feel me?
Yeah, you're only human. There's only so many hours in a day. And like I said, you got people that rely on you day to day, where you can't just say, nah, I'm gonna focus 16 hours on this today. You just can't. So where do you guys find the time? How do you find the time to do what you do?
when it comes to writing, because I'm not a producer like Ghost, but when it comes to writing, it's always after my son goes to bed. I gotta make sure my son goes to bed, So I'm not really. Occasionally, I'll be trying to write when my son's around, but he makes it pretty difficult because he wants to play Legos or do something,
Yeah.
watch a movie, and it's very difficult to get any writing done during the day. So usually I'm writing at nighttime. to like the wee hours of the morning. That's when I'll be writing. And I got to be in the right mood. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood to write. It's just like I don't try to force it. But usually the right beat will just bring it out of you. And I like Ghost said, it's a labor of love. Like this, I love doing it. This is my escape from normal life. This is my time to be creative and just like be myself. It's the best. It's the best. Being able to write, being able to tap into that, your artistic side is just like it's my favorite thing about life. So, what I mean, I always make time for it.
For real.
So.
Ghost, how do you find the time, my man? You got the kids on your lap right now.
Bro, I don't, bro. Look, hold on, look. This is what I got going on over here, bro. And these young people on me, you feel me?
Yep.
This is how it goes down. A lot of the stuff that I write, like Savageland 2, I wrote most of all of Savageland 2 during my overnight gig when I was working overnights. So I'd be at work writing all night. Nowadays, you're not gonna believe it. You remember that algebra joint we got on the Rec Reels solo that with copyright that track? I wrote that on the way to work. You know what I mean? My verse on so a lot of my writing writing is in my car while I'm driving. It's not the safest thing to do, like, but I get my most ideas when I'm like driving. I rarely sit here unless I'm making a beat. You know what I mean? And I want to write to it then and there. But normally I write in the car while it's moving. Like those of you who are listening, please don't do that. That's very dumb. But that's the only time when I'm like really by myself. You feel me? Like, as you see it, I'm blessed to have my kids, in my life and all that. But they can't. This guy, he can't sleep unless I'm sleeping. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And then he sees a cell phone light up, it's over. Hears a little bit of music, it's over. Like it's a wrap. So
I want to
yeah,
go back to driving in the car. Some of the most peaceful times are when you're by yourself driving in a car. That's
Absolutely.
like
tell me about it.
that. My best time of the day is on the way to work when there's no one else outside. It's just me on the road, and it's just peaceful. Then you can do a lot of things. You can get a lot of ideas going, and you're right. You have that time, but you're also right. Don't be driving and trying to write rhymes.
I know I was telling somebody that story. I was talking to another artist, man that's in his like 50s or whatnot. I was like at a workshop and we're talking about being artists and stuff. He was like, "Yo, how do you find the time?" Don't show him some of my music. He showed me his art. So how you find the time to do this? He's like, "Yo, bro, I drive." He showed me this app. He was like, "I don't need you to crash. It's called Otter, so you can auto dictate whatever you need in your phone." So I downloaded the app, bro. So I'm gonna try to use that starting tomorrow. You feel me?
Yeah, there
When
you
I'm
go.
back on the road. So
There you go. Don't use talk to text because they never figure out anything. You know how that
I
works.
know.
That always be messing you up. Autocorrect. Fellas, we're gonna start the "What's Your Issue" segment, and there's a lot going on in the world today. We know, and I don't know how deep you guys are into some of the different things that are going on in the world today, but Wep, what's your issue, my man?
I'm not gonna get too deep. I'm gonna say like on a more like I guess it's a smaller issue, but it's an issue. I can't stand just like scam artists. Like scam artists in general are just like flooding everything right now. I don't know how many times you get like people try to scam you on a daily basis nowadays. It's crazy. I got some like email the other day and it was like 400 and something dollars was taken out of your account, and it was like, if you have any issues with this,
Yep, I've
hit up
gotten
hit.
that.
I was literally thinking about it. I was like, I think this is definitely a scam, but I was like, I really want to call them. But I'm like, I don't, it's just like everything, whether it's in music too, people like just hitting you up like that aren't even your friends on Facebook. Like I made a post about that shit recently, and it's like people like in your DMs, like check this song out, and they're not even your friends on Facebook. Like, how do they even find me? You know what I mean? Like weird shit, man.
It's
Yeah,
a strange thing.
pissing me off. Fake shit in general, like, it's pissing me off.
They're like it's getting to the point where you're getting text messages that are scams. Like if you
Oh.
click it open, you're gonna catch something. They're gonna get your information. So it's so wild. I actually got that same email. It was like 462. It said Geek Squad on, and it had the official Geek Squad logo and everything. I'm like, holy shit! But I know it's a scam because I don't deal with Geek Squad. So I'm like, okay, why do I owe them money? Or you'll get like the IRS. Oh, we've been trying to contact you. The IRS will never call you. They will never send you a text message. They will never send you an email. The IRS will only send you mail through the United States Postal Service. So
Yo,
anyone out there listening that has IRS saying, "Oh, we're gonna shut you down because you owe us taxes," they're calling you. Don't believe that shit. That's a total scam. I know people that have fallen for that.
on my artist page on Facebook, I got another thing that was like, your account, there's something wrong with your account.
Yeah.
Go here, and it's like what the hell? Like some inbox message talking about how my account was messed up. And it was a scam. It was just another person trying to scam me. It's just crazy right now. It's just you can't even like dodge it.
So then, and all the dudes that are like, "Oh, I do cartoons, or I do logos, or I do this, or I do stream." It's like, all right,
Or the
enough.
DJs that are like, "I love your music. I checked it out. It's dope." And then they're like, "Want to pay $400 for one song to be played on the radio?"
Yeah, dog, it's crazy, and it's just getting worse. It's getting worse, and it's evolving now, especially with AI and shit like that. They're gonna have they're gonna
you know
be
what?
able to have people call you and say they're from like the correctional facility because somebody's arrested or something. It's gonna be a scam. You know what I mean? That's how crazy it's gonna get. So it's wild.
Yo, those like Anno Domino or whatever, Domini or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Him in like the temper thing. You see all these things where artists are like giving away their verses. So like all these dudes are using the same like feature verse. You saw that post?
Yep.
That shit is ridiculous too. That's
Yeah, it's
this
wild.
out of control, yo.
Tony made a post about that too. It
Yeah.
was like I think it was like a Benny the Butcher verse or West Side Gun verse. It was like 5 different features of the same verse. It's like, dude, how do people not realize that they're being scammed like that? And they're paying big money for that shit too. They're paying like G's for Benny the Butcher verse. You're paying a 1K minimum.
Oh yeah.
So I don't get it. I don't understand it. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna stop it because, like I said, it evolves so quickly.
And all the
So
artists are doing it too. So it's like, I don't know. It just cheapens the game. The game's just getting cheaper and cheaper.
it really is. It really is. Ghost, what's your issue, my man?
We're totally separate issue, but I want to kind of add to that. Kind of, I don't blame the artist, but it's ultimately up to us to like understand our worth and value.
Hmm.
Even though we don't make millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? Like we're worth, you know, more than throwing life savings or whatever away for a feature. Granted, some good luck, but you know, we're worth investing into ourselves in another way. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of artists are insecure. Like I say it, like sometimes, you know, a lot of the times I'm insecure about my art, but at the same time, like I lean on the fact that like what I do is valuable. You know what I mean? Like I spend time doing it, you know, and you know it's catharsis. But yeah, that's interesting. That's crazy. I never heard of that, but it makes sense. You know, I just laugh when I get DM stuff like that. You know, I'll play along. I'll try to waste the scam artist time as much as I can.
Mm.
Because I get pleasure out of that. 'Cause I'm weird.
He's singing right along.
Yeah, I'm back. My back. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You're back.
One of my boys keep calling. My issue is though the wealth gap. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
I was watching something the other day, and this lady was like for my son. You know what I'm saying? And my daughter, I feel like kind of crazy. Um, and I feel bad for the times that they might run into. I'm gonna do my best to plant seeds. Have a will and You know, I'm working on owning something or things, land through my family. But you know, I was watching something where there was this woman that was just like, well, it was on TikTok. I know TikTok is the devil, but she was like, there are no incentives to like be a good human anymore. Like pretty much there are no incentives
Mm.
to like be a good person. You know, what am I gonna tell my son? Right? Like I'm gonna raise him with principles and values. But if somebody's trying to shove college in their face, then I know college means debt. Debt you may not necessarily pay off, or debt that um to work a job that you can't even like afford to like your basic needs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my issue. You know, like in the education system doesn't teach you to have an entrepreneurial mind. You
Mm.
know, we are so happy with a 401k, bro, and like benefits. Like it's like crazy. Like I wish I was 10 years younger and I understood like um college really ain't everything, bro. Like,
Mm.
you know, it's about becoming the market. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm young. There's still time, but the wealth, like like capitalism, is like it's a bubble, bro. Like, and it's expanding now, and it's about to pop. That's why, like, you guys are bringing up those scam artists. You're right. It's only going to get worse because society's collapsing. You feel me?
Mm.
Like, you know, we're really gonna have T1000s out here, like trying to like chop our heads off. You know, my godmother's job, she just retired, thank God. But 10 years ago in New York, she was one of the toll booth ladies or whatever. 10 years ago, AI took her job. That's
Yep.
10 years ago.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so my issue is people, hardworking people getting a livable, sustainable wage. That's it, man. And equality. You know, I'm not talking about socialism. I'm not talking about, you know, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, you know, what's fair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
But
you.
like the wealth gap is freaking, it's insane. You know what I mean? Poverty's at the at all time high. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I want to
That's
circle
my
back
issue.
to I want to circle back to what you said about, being a young person and going into college and taking on this debt that you may never recover from. If I could go back to 17-year-old me, I would have told 17-year-old me to learn a trade, learn to become an electrician, become a plumber at that young age. Don't bother going with school, learn a trade and then start investing because after 2 years you're in. You're in. And if you get in a union, that's even better. So you do that, and then by the time you're 20, you're in that union, you're making big money. By the time you're 22, invest in some land, invest in some property, maybe some rental property. By the time you're 25, double that, triple that. By the time you're 30, you're set. You're making money just from your property. You really don't even have to work. You have all these benefits. That's what someone that if they wanted to take that step into, because they're gonna have to step into the real world at some point, learn that trade. Do be something that's essential, that it's never gonna go away, because there are certain industries that are never gonna go away that we're always gonna need. So that would be my advice to either a younger me or to anyone that's listening right now.
Bro, exactly, man. Exactly. Um, well, that's beautiful. You know what I mean? That's beautifully said because not a lot of us like we're chasing the American dream. We're chasing somebody else's dollar. You know, like bro, that is slavery. You know what I'm saying? When somebody told me that earlier, like debt is slavery. You feel me? And I don't know. I don't know. Like my issue is with the collapse of society, bro. That whole interview with Mos Def, he was talking about like Drake or whatnot. He wasn't talking about the end of hip hop. He said what he say the columns are like collapsing or whatever. He talking about society, bro, and consumerism. You know, like bro, offline, bro. There's so much stuff I want to talk to you about, like um the culture corner, bro. You know, I believe that my daughter just fell and Miles is laughing. I believe, bro, that you could take this on another level, you know,
Mm,
and I think you will, you know, um, because you're independent, you know, you own it, you know, and you're so generous with it. But there's money out here for you. You know what I'm saying? Turn this thing into a 501c3. You
right,
know,
right,
write some grants, start a label. You know what I'm saying? So you could fund the art that you want to see out there. You know,
right.
and I know
And
you champion us. You know, but
that's one of the long term goals. You know.
yeah, I went to
Yeah.
school for that. You know what I mean? I know how to write grants. You feel me?
No,
Like we could apply for some.
we'll definitely have to work on something because we do have some long term goals, and we're still babies in this. You know, we're still coming up. It's only been a little over a year since the Culture Corner started. I mean, we've come a long way in that 1 year, and we have a lot more shit coming. We have a lot of good ideas. Me and Shaw Elemental, we've been working on a lot of different things together, a lot of different ideas for shows, series, podcasts involving different people, not even for us. Like we're thinking about other people and their strengths and how they could utilize this platform for themselves because it's not just about us. It's
Yeah.
about all of us.
And you get paid. You need to get paid too. That's the thing. You know what I mean? You hire yourself when you do shit like that. You know?
Right, right.
It's like I'm the executive director. You feel me? And this is my
Mm,
salary. You know, ESP and Ghost are on the board. You know what I mean? Each year they vote people in or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
what you got here is beautiful, man. And I know you're gonna take it to the next level. You feel me? But that's part of what I'm talking about. Is like, you know, ownership, like legit owning our names. You feel me? Like owning everything we do, everything we touch. You know, like and not being beholden to nobody or anything. Just like having the freedom to create whatever the fuck you want to create. You know, I
exactly.
heard
Without
what they say. Is it in France or in? I think France. They have a I don't know if ESP was telling me this or whatnot, but they have part of their government like programs is to give money to the arts. You feel me? Like we don't have
mm,
that in America, but like imagine that. Like if art was like funded the way it is in like France or other places, like you know,
yeah,
it'd be crazy.
if you got a cut of the taxpayers' money instead of going to some of the bullshit that we fund nowadays, yeah. I mean, there's billions of dollars flowing through the world, billions of dollars, and it's crazy on how wasteful we are. Someone just in the comments says Canada supports the arts. They give money to the arts, so that's cool. Our brothers up north can do it, but we can't.
Bro, that's crazy. See,
Yo,
that's what I'm
Ghost,
talking about. Yeah,
we gotta go home in Canada sometime.
bro, we have to go on tour. Period.
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
we have to, you know, like I went once like myself out of here, but like I know it'd be so much different with you and the guys. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
it would just be crazy. You know what I mean? Like culture corner tour or whatever, but like touring is yo going places. Like I went to Canada, I never did a show out there. Like leaving the country puts a lot in perspective, bro. Like not everybody's on our type of timing over here.
mm,
Like people have the time of day for you other places. Like when I went to Spain, like people were chilling like all day. Like you know what I mean? Like and people had jobs, people had to do what they but like they were on it was a lot warmer, you feel me? Like yeah, the places have like issues, like Canada got its issues. Canada's got its like, you know, pressure or whatever, but like it shows you like here we're so like American like central, you know what I mean? Or
where
American
where
central, like
We're
It's not about
aggressively
us,
self-centered. We're aggressively self-centered as Americans. We all
right?
are.
That's part
Mm.
of like that's part of the Death Star trick. You feel me? Like you really are on the Death Star. I mean, I
Huh.
don't know who's listening right now, but it's fact. You know, it's history. It is what it is. You know, so it'll be good to go and travel and be humble when we do it. We're gonna do it, bro.
with
We're
Savage,
gonna be out of here.
now that we got 2 albums with Savageland, it's gonna be crazy when we do live shows at Savageland. It's gonna be we got so much.
Yo, Brad, you bro, listen,
We're
dog.
we're
Have you heard
working.
like you haven't heard anything? Have you heard any?
I haven't heard the new album, no, but we're gonna be working on something come late, mid to late spring, where I'm gonna be trying to get the three of y'all together with a couple other names out there in the world, and hopefully we'll be doing it in New York City.
Mm.
So if everything works out right, that'll be the next big Culture Corner show. And I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Just you know how logistics are, and you guys know how rappers take time to get back to you on shit. So takes forever. Some of y'all, man.
This
Some of
game is
y'all,
communication is wild game.
bro. Some of y'all, no communication skills whatsoever. And I'm like, these dudes are MCs. They rap, they spit, they talk for a living, and they have no communication skills. Like, what is good?
Nah, hold up, bro. Hold on, my bad. My wife was like blowing my phone up real quick. Wait, what's happening? What about
With
communication skills?
not just you.
No, no,
Nah,
nah, bro.
we're
It's
talking.
me, bro. My bad, bro. I'm
We're
horrible.
talking. We're talking a lot of MCs out there, but he knows he's bad at the communication
Bro, I'm
skills
so
too,
bad. But yo, you know I love you though. You know what I mean? You know I'm with you.
bro. Hell
But
yeah,
look at what's going on over here, bro. You know what I mean? Like I
it's
don't know where
madness.
she got them shades from. I don't know where this dude's about to knock over my microphone. I don't know what's going on over here, but yo, you know I'm with y'all, man. I need to work on communication though.
Yo,
Yeah.
What
Ghost.
ESP say something about
No,
that?
I'm talking about you.
Uh,
No,
Nah, we're
Ghost.
talking about in general.
oh
Ghost.
shit, my bad.
Ghost knows I'm mad annoying though. If he doesn't answer me though, I am the most annoying
Brad,
motherfucker.
Brad, this dude is the reason I have hypertension. It's not just because I'm an African American male in my 30s. It's because of this motherfucker, dude. He be called, yo, dude, dude, I love it. I love seeing this dude when he like at work or whatnot. But yo, this dude, if I don't answer him, he'll walk up 3 flights of stairs at the end of the day just to say, "What's up?" Like, yo, you didn't get my text. Like, yo, what are you, what are you doing? You just texted me 5 minutes ago, bro. Like, I was about to get to you in the car. I was gonna see you when we left the school, but I don't know, man. But yo,
That's right.
honestly, I love it though, cause yo, ESP keeps me honest, and he lets me know that like, you know, he's my brother. He got my back, so. It's just we got brotherly love. You know what I mean. So just as
Yeah.
much as I find some of that annoying, like I love this dude to death. You know what I mean. That's my brother from another. So and it's all out of
It,
love. He
it's
calls
I,
me
basically
out.
I've been called an.
basically just like another marriage. That's all.
It is
You
what it
know,
is.
it's like
Don't tell
basically
Katie
like
that.
another marriage.
Don't tell Katie.
But
Yeah, man.
fellas, it's been a pleasure having you guys on. I know you guys got life to go live. I want y'all to drop your socials. Tell us what you guys got coming up. Any shows? We know the albums are coming. Let us know if you could tell us dates.
Word.
What you got?
I got I'm gonna be on that 6 man album, which I'm very excited about. Bad Seed.
Oh yeah, shout out Seed.
So I'm excited to be on that. It's dropping the 6th of February, I believe. I'm pretty sure the 6th of February that's dropping. We got Savageland, so we're gonna be doing the finalization process of Savageland very soon. That'll be dropping. I'm guessing late March. If anything, maybe a little earlier. I got solo project in the work that's like 98% done with Tim Berry right now. That's crazy. Some of my best stuff. We got Juice Heads 2 in the work. Juice Heads 2 is very close to being done.
Damn, it is.
Then DOS Genosha. Remember, DOS has crazy, amazing material ready to go. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a good year. It's really like this is all. It's like a culmination point over the last few years of like all this dope shit that we've been working on, and like it's just so happens to be all dropping this year. You know, like I thought that we were gonna get a couple more out last year, but you know, just being perfectionists the way we are, it's gonna come out all this year though. Like there's no stopping like a bunch of albums dropping within our camp. And it's just gonna be it's the best of us, you know what I mean? It's the best shit we can get out right now. And people just gotta pay attention. And when they do, they're gonna realize like we're not missing. Like everything we're dropping is fucking heat right now. So proud of it, and just now it's just getting it out, finishing it up, and then just relax and chill and see what people think.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching you guys build it up over the last few years too, and it's been a beautiful thing, and I can't wait. A lot of people can't wait for everything that you guys are dropping. Ghost, let us know,
Yo,
bro.
yeah, man. Sorry, I'm loopy tonight. I'm gonna lock in now, though. Appreciate you, Weapon. Brad, fucking hanging in there with me and the tribe and
Yo, we gotta sample that
all
though.
that.
Sample
What?
that.
Yo,
Sorry,
shut up.
right now. I'm gonna lock in right now.
Shut the hell up, bro.
Sample that
Yo,
before track. Be sick, yo.
Oh, yeah.
if I show up to work tomorrow, I'm gonna kick your ass, man. All right, anyway. Um, all right. So a couple things, bro. Bus Shots just came out, featured on Rex's album, part of his like 33 album year that he's shooting for. On the YODA album produced by Melks. We got a joint called Bus Shots. It's all about empowerment, land ownership, you know, Second Amendment right, First Amendment right, all that. Um, and it's crazy because you know Rex is a legend, and you know I was enlisted on that show. Make sure you guys check it out. That's dropping February 16th, I believe. YOTA Young Ones Defy Age. By Rex. Bus Shots out now. Um, Below the Roses with G Fam Black. That's coming out February 14th.
Valentine's
Um, Valentine's Day, produced entirely by me. The lead single's called Crazy. I think that's going to drop soon. I think you guys are going to really, really rock with that. G Fam Black is like one of my favorite rappers, period. So it was ill. I'm looking for artists to work with. And, you know, if you're, you know, a rapper or whatnot, I got beats on deck. I'm also selling them. Holla at me. If you want, like, you know, work for an album, if you want a one off, I got you. Um, ANOC, I'm looking at April. Like I promised it will be out in April. I swear to God, like on everything I love. It'll be out April. And I'm gonna release it the right way. That's coming out because I'm so tired of saying it's coming out. Like the album's done. I'm just, you know, I want videos. I want to you know, give it to the world the right way. Juice Heads 2. Yeah, we're almost done with that too. That's coming out. Savageland 2 is coming out. I'm working on some more work with my brother DJ Proof. I'm like 2 or 3 songs into the next project we got together. I don't think it's going to be another Heroes for Hire. It's going to be something else. We're working on a Genosha collective album as well. We're at the building block stages of that. So, and I'm also going to do a beat tape. You feel me? So I don't know how many projects that is, and I'm looking to release the beat tape sometime in June. Um, but we got a lot of work. You know what I mean? If you need verses, holla at me. That's the like verses, beats, whatever y'all need, holla at me. In the meantime, stay tuned, man, and like really support this art and support the culture corner, man, because you know, y'all holding us down, bro. Like you guys are bringing like dope hip hop into the forefront and keeping what's irrelevant, you know, in
Thank
a
you.
very tasteful, um, you know, thoughtful way. So shout out to you, Brad.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro. At
Yeah, no,
GOTM Hip Hop Everything. GOTM Hip Hop Everything, God damn it. ESP, tell them.
Weapon
Oh,
ESP.
everywhere.
Weapon
Look
ESP.
them
Why
up.
you say it like that? What?
Weapon ESP. Everything.
Weapon ESP.
These dudes, brothers. brothers. You can tell they're brothers. But fellas, again, thank you for joining me. You know we're gonna do this again. We do it all the time, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to everything you guys got going on. We'll be speaking about some shit on the side. You know how we do. Ghost, I want to get at you. We need to have a video call sometime soon.
Yes,
I
sir.
got some ideas, and yeah, Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast, man. We out. Peace.
Deuces. One love. Love y'all. Peace.